Mahalo for being with us today on Island Focus. It's a real pleasure to be speaking with Bob Hampton, who is the chairman of the Waikīkī beach activities at the Hilton Hawaiian Village.
Good to see you, and it's great on this Hawaiian day.
And especially in this Culinary Institute of the Pacific. This is a new program, just sort of like your job is.
Yeah, well, I'm getting hungry just sitting in this environment. But yeah, we're fun in the sun, though. Of course, we have the catamaran and the pier and the beach and all of the fun guests that visit us. We have over 7,000 people on property every day.
And I know you're having a wonderful time in the sun, but I know also about you as the owner of Territorial Tavern in the 70s. That was really fun.
That was a different galaxy, I think. You know, when you think about it, if you wanted to meet your girlfriend at the tavern, you would have had to go to a payphone and put a dime in it to call her, if you could find her. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have all of those things that you have nowadays. But the tavern was born out of necessity, at least the entertainment format, because we had Hawaiian food starting out.
So remind us where it was located.
Corner of Bishop and Nimitz. It was a downtown restaurant in the old historic 1929 steamship terminal. So it was a really cool motif, and it fit the name Territorial Tavern because it was Territorial Days. And we got into the entertainment format quite by accident. We didn't intend to. And when we did, we found out we needed, well, we were serving dinner, we needed entertainment. That's how we got in. So I called Jack DeMello, John DeMello's father, who had done an album for the Alamana Shopping Center. And so I'd met him, and he had an entertainer he said he could send me, and that was a young kid that was playing slacky guitar. It turned out to be Keola Beamer. And some of the patrons were saying, well, he's kind of shy. Do you have somebody that's less shy? And then Keola appeared, and now we had Keola and Kapono. So suddenly we had a show, and we didn't know.
And this is in the 70s?
This is 73, 74.
Okay, so the Hawaiian Renaissance music, Waikīkī, was booming.
The state bird was the crane in Waikīkī. And Country Comfort was our next group, and their song was Waimanalo Blues. And the line from Waimanalo Blues, they take our beaches to build our hotels. You know, that was the big thing then. You know, it was, yeah, everybody was, wow, the statehood thing, you know, because it had just turned into a state. And
you had comedy acts?
Well, that again was by accident. Everything was so organic. We did no advertising. Everything erupted from internally. I never called for the only entertainment I called for was the first one. Keola Beamer. And then from then on, they just appeared. And
so who are some of them that we would remember?
Oh, well, Eddie Kamai came by with Sons of Hawaii, and we had Eddie Kamai, and his group was Dennis Kamakai and Mo Keali and Gabby Pahinui, and that was our Sunday urban luau. And Genoa Kiabi jamming with them, and then they did kind of compile the groups from all over town coming in on Sunday to jam. It was incredible. And our shows turned into Olamana,
Booga Booga.
Booga Booga. Now that came right off the floor. Jimmy Benton was my doorman. And Ed Guy had done some bar, and all of a sudden, when Country Comfort was taking long breaks, Jimmy came up to me one night and said, you know, I have a comedy group that we've developed. Can we do a little stint in between? And the next thing I know, I've got Booga Booga. And Rap Replinger was playing guitar down at Pieces of Eight, and he came in.
I would love to talk, we would love to talk with you at much more length and find out, you know, who else was there. But in closing, a comment that you can take from that learning at that time.
Yeah, the Renaissance involved arts, music, and the people and their culture. And I'm from here, so I felt it. I'm from Roosevelt High School, and I had a lot of my classmates come in and tell me they all felt that their Hawaiian heritage was coming back alive again. So that was a beautiful time. The 70s was the Renaissance.
And maybe it's time now again.
I think you're seeing it on a younger scale.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us. I appreciate
Thank you, Lila.
your brief step in history. Thank you. We've had the pleasure of chatting with Bob Hampton, who is the founder of Territorial Tavern, in addition to other things. So thank you for being with us.